Wow, I got a feeling I'm going to have to edit out about a minute. Anyways, there's the neighbors over there. And before that, way out there, was my other neighbors. Now we got this one close. And like I said, it's going to happen. So what do we get? Okay, rocks. People in Quartzsite do this, I think. Get these rocks out of the way because you get so tired of tripping over rocks. You know, it drives me mad. I'll do it a dozen times. I'll probably do it in this video. And the firewood. And let's play a firewood game. Which pile do you think cost $20? And which pile do you think cost $40? You know, there you go. That one cost $40. Different kind of wood, I guess. There's my neighbors. Say hello, neighbors. Well, other than that other one. Let me show you the camp. And let's take a glimpse at the Arizona sunset while we're here. All right. Anyways, got to put the solar panels away. And this is, when I first got here, this is the way I cooked. And, you know, heated up hot water and stuff like that for coffee in the morning. And now I've modernized. I've got a propane stove. And there's my solar setup. And I'm got things happening now. And the new table I got today, picked it up from Amazon or the mail place. And on that table, I put the cardboard down because, hey, you know, I'm civilized a little bit. Something catch the stains, the stain of my tears. Anyways, this is the spike that they recommend that you use to put in your tent, and it's probably a good reason. And these are the straps that they recommend. So when you get a tent, the spikes that they give you, the ropes that they give you for fastening it down ain't gonna work. So I did some work. I had to do some work to straighten this thing out a little bit, or keep it level anyways. As you can see, I put a tarp down and then ruined that $19 tarp by driving spikes through it. It's a one-use only thing, I guess. And I'm going to be move into it as soon as I get the propane heat going on. And right now, this is the camp. Okay, there's tools, all that. Most of this shit is what I bought out with me. And it filled the van, you know? That, of course, that insulation board. Hey, look at that holding tank. Let me get inside and explain the holding tank. They got a rule here. Says a self-contained unit. And if you're not self-contained in a tent, in a car, you got to stay within 500 feet of the pit toilet. And, well, I don't want to. I didn't buy this camper van to stay within 500 feet of the pit toilet. I'm sorry. I know how to shit in a bucket. So, I had to buy that. I'm going to install it as soon as the potty arrives, the seating part, which I'll use, but, nah, I'm not gonna mess it up by using that. Those, you know, the stations in which they wash this stuff out are disgusting. I'm not gonna wait in line. There's people out there waiting an hour or two, which is like, you know, waiting at the local Love's for electric car charger. I saw them lined up the other day. Love's being a truck stop. That's the subway. It's busier than hell there all the time. But anyways, there's the boxes I'm not happy with. Way in the back there that I got the wood in. I guess she wants me to store them for a while. Well, I'm going to throw them in the van, and next time I'm in town, I'll just drop them off. That's cool. Nice lady that sold me that wood. And hey, this is my cooking thing. Percolator. Oh, we could talk about that. I've conquered the loose grounds. I take a regular filter, punch a hole in the middle of it, and fill it with grounds and just cover it all up. And today I was pretty darn successful with only having like maybe a teaspoon of grounds in my coffee. Anyways, let's move on. Let's explain this van. Okay, for all of those people who are not motorheads, got to explain the van. And while I'm here, I guess I'm joining a cult. Let me show you there. This is Brian at Vintage Van Life. I got a video going up probably pretty soon. I saw him, pulled on over. He was outside his vehicle. And I saw him and said hello. And he shot a video of this thing. Anyways, I gutted it out. Someday I'll post a picture of its former self. But this is how I'm living right now. This is the diesel heater. It's on the brink of getting thrown out, maybe. It's starting to sound funny. Well, maybe because it's made in China. Sorry. Snack box. And there's the bed. I'm thoroughly disgusted in it. But when I get a propane heater, I'm moving into that tent. And I'm going to do something about that bed situation. But this is the way I'm living right now, folks. And other than that, Brian over there at Vintage Van Life tells me it's in pretty good shape. And you know what? He's right. I don't have a name for it yet. Probably needs a name. You know, everybody in the cult has a name for their vehicle. So I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. Look, I'm tripping over rocks. Jesus. So anyways, that's my video. And I'll close with this sunset from Arizona. And thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.